Hi guys, Party is here to tell you another story. This is about a guy called Sumang. Sumang lived in a tribal village in India. So he was very hardworking and he was a very good boy. But his mom kept telling him, "Hey Sumang, get married, no? Hey Sumang, get married, no?" Because his mother was pestering him so much, Sumang decided, "Oh no, I've had enough of this pestering." And he decided to leave home. So he left home and he started going far, far away. His mother searched and searched and searched for Sumang, but they couldn't find him. Meantime, Sumang had gone very far away from his home into the next few villages, and there one day he was feeling very thirsty and hungry. Imagine going without food and water for so many days. So Sumang looked around and he saw one lonely cottage there. He said, "Okay, I'll go into this cottage and I'll get some food and water." He went there and he was about to knock on the door, but then he saw the door was locked. But then inside, when he peeped into the kitchen, what did he see? He saw a very pretty girl. She was cooking. So he thought, what is the strange thing? The door is locked from outside, but the girl is cooking inside. Girl is really pretty. I would love to have her as my wife. And he waited and waited. And suddenly when he peeped inside after some time, that girl was nowhere to be found. And then he turned around and saw an old man and an old woman coming back home. They were with their walking stick. They were walking like this, like this. They came home. They opened the lock and they went inside. And they asked, "Hey guy, what are you doing here?" This guy said, "I've come far, far away from a tribal village. I'm really hungry and thirsty." So the old man said, "Okay, come in. Our supper's ready. We'll all sit down to eat." So Sumang went inside and they all had the lovely food. It was so yummy. Then Sumang said, "I saw a strange thing happening today, old man. You know, the door was locked from outside, but I saw a pretty girl cooking inside." So the old man said, "This mystery is something we are also not able to understand, Sumang. You know what? Every morning before we get up, our breakfast is ready. Every day before we come back home from work, our dinner is ready. So we don't know who's cooking for us. It's something very strange happening." So Sumang said, "Okay, I should get to the bottom of this mystery." So next day when the old man and the old woman went away to work, he hid under the cot and he was waiting to see what's happening. He looked this side, that side. He looked that side, this side. And suddenly from the window came a hen flying, black hen. It came flapping its wings, came into the window and it sat on the floor. And then it ruffled its wings like that. And out came that pretty girl which Sumang had seen the previous day. She came and quickly cooked all the food. Once again she got into the hen's body and the hen flapped its wings and flew out of the window. So Sumang said, "Wow, this is so strange. Tomorrow the hen is going to belong to me." So he waited and waited, and the next day morning when the hen came, before she could change into a girl, he picked up the hen, put it into his bag and started going back home. Then he said, "I'm going to marry this pretty girl the minute she comes out from the hen." And once he came home, his mother was so happy to see Sumang. She had missed him so much. She said, "Oh Sumang, I'm so happy to see you." Then Sumang came inside the house and he picked up his bed. He ruffled all the sponge inside, made it nice and cozy. He put a beautiful satin sheet on that bed and he placed the hen on that bed. He told his mother, "Mom, don't do anything to this hen. She is my pet hen and she's going to stay inside the house." His mom said, "What? You're going to keep this hen inside the house? Ay, 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 ay. It will do pee-pee inside the house. It will poop inside the house. The house will become so dirty. Go and leave it to the hen coop." Sumang said, "No, Mom, no. That is my pet and it's not going out. Don't you dare put it in the hen coop. So Sumang's mother thought, oh, my son has become mad. She kept quiet and the hen continued staying in that satin bed. Next day morning before sunrise, the hen jumped down from the satin bed. It ruffled his feathers and out came the pretty girl. She went into the kitchen and started cooking a delicious breakfast. She cleaned up the kitchen and again came and got into the hen, and the hen jumped onto the satin bed and sat there. So when Sumang's mother got up and came, everything, breakfast was ready, lunch was ready, the kitchen was clean. Sumang's mother thought, oh, my son has learnt so much. He has cooked some delicious breakfast for me. And she was very happy. Then she went to work. In the evening at about 4 o'clock, again the hen jumped out and it ruffled its feathers and out came the pretty girl. She went into the kitchen and started cooking. Now what did Sumang do? He wants to marry that girl. She gets into the hen, can he marry her? No. So he took that hen's body and hid it under the bed and he waited. This girl finished her job and she came and said, looked and looked and looked. What was she looking for? She was looking for the hen's body. She looked here and there and she started crying. She said, oh, my body, where did that hen's body go? Then Sumang went and said, oh, don't feel sorry. I want to marry you. That's why I hid up the hen's body. She said, don't do that, don't do that. You know, witch has cast a spell on me. So every day in the morning for 1 hour, I will come out of the hen's body and be a human being. Again in the evening, 1 hour, I can be a human being. If somebody loves and marries that hen, then the spell will be broken and I will become a girl again. And my name is Gina. So Sumang gave her back the hen's body and she got into it. From that day, Sumang decided he must marry that hen. Only if he marries that hen will the curse be broken and Gina will come out of the hen's body. So he started carrying the hen everywhere, and when his mom came back from work, he said, Mom, I'm getting married. So his mom was very happy. She said, who's that girl? He said, oh, I'm going to marry my black hen. Sumang's mother said, what? He said, I'm going to marry this black hen. And he walked and walked. Sumang's mother thought, oh, my son has become mad. So Sumang went all over the village and he told everybody, guys, I'm going to marry this black hen. I'm going to marry this black hen. I'm going to marry this black hen. And the entire village was filled with laughter. They were making fun of Sumang. Finally, he went to the priest and he told the priest, oh, priest, get me and this black hen married. The priest laughed and said, okay, Sumang. And he wanted to have some fun. He said, okay, Sumang, I'll get you married to the hen. And he called all the entire village gathered to see Sumang getting married to the hen. So they did all the rituals and all the chanting and everything. And finally, Sumang took out the ring, wedding ring, and he caught hold of the hen's claws and he put the wedding ring on the claw. Minute the wedding ring went on the hen's claw, what happened? The hen ruffled its feathers and out came the beautiful Gina. The entire village was surprised and happy. And guess what? Sumang lived happily ever after with his beautiful wife Gina.